A good time?
Yeah.
Okay, so we might see that later. Looks like we're going to go right into it. K-Pan versus Sharigami, Falco Sheik, 20 versus 20 stock. This is the finals. Let's go. So what Sharigami is most terrifying at SoCal is gimping.
Really?
Yeah, his edge guard's insane, and he has stepped up his play really well. Good results, always just around the SoCal PR level, but never quite gets the activity that he needs.
There's also some of the tournaments in San Diego, usually they only play with the San Diego players, so it's hard to rank them.
He did come down to San Diego once. K-Pan taking this as patiently as he can.
Yeah.
And K-Pan, talk to us a little about him.
He's a pretty solid player from Georgia. He's been ranked. He's trained with Drugfox a lot, so he has a pretty good amount of matchup experience in this Sheik versus Falco. So
seems very confident, very assured in what he's doing all the time. I saw him let a Marth counter pick him to FD.
Oh yeah.
On stage. He's not happy about that, but
at the time he was when he made the decision.
If he believes he's going to win, he's going to take every opportunity he can get. K-Pan with the first blood.
Was slightly just not enough DI from Sharigami to survive that, but it was a great combo from K-Pan.
Okay, danger zone. He's near the ledge. K-Pan bullies his way out with shines. Sharigami with a perfect nair out of shield.
Sharigami has an edge guard opportunity here. Let's see if we can keep K-Pan in the corner. Ooh.
Sharigami with the tech chase. Can he finish this? Nice DI by K-Pan, both times escaping the ledge.
Sharigami kind of let off the pressure. He probably wants to play a little safer than usual. It's a part of the aspect of playing in crews. Every stock counts.
Crews are so nerve-wracking. You have to execute. You're so worried about losing every single stock.
So a pretty even game so far. The momentum is going back and forth between the two the entire time. But they've opted to play a lot very neutral-heavy kind of game. So
perfect power shield. They are playing this as patiently as they can, both with an immense amount of respect over what the other one can do to them.
Sharigami's staying on the platforms to avoid the ground lasers and stuff, but K-Pan's still racking up that damage, hitting here and there.
They both seem very comfortable to play methodically. They both feel they're going to outplay the other one in neutral in some way. Sharigami with the tech chase, and K-Pan does escape.
K-Pan knows how to make getting tech chase really difficult for the other person, because Drugfox does it to him all the time, or used to at least.
So there's a bit of an interesting dynamic with the Irvine Sheiks, where the prime tech chaser would be Captain Face Roll. Nice by K-Pan. Sheridan does not make it back.
Falco's still one hit away from 9, so.
Oh, called the roll.
Wow. This is a really confident play from K-Pan.
Yep. Will this be it? No, he doesn't grab ledge in time.
His nerves coming into play, because Sharigami had a really simple edge guard situation there.
Rare that he misses those. Crews are, just so grueling.
K-Pan is doing a good job mixing up his recovery there. That was a really tricky side B height.
He's playing extremely nicely.
Ooh. It's kind of interesting to see. Just both players are really willing to hold their stage positioning. When Sharigami has center stage, he's holding it. When K-Pan has center stage, he's holding it. And both players are taking their time coming out of the corner.
K-Pan playing a war of attrition right now. Totally content to stay at this range, rack up any little percent he has.
Oh, wow.
Just clips him with the tip of it. K-Pan tries to trick him. Gave up the stock, just tried to shoot that laser.
K-Pan did say that he was going to try to play a little safer this time because, he wasn't used to just the stocks mattering so much. So let's see how this plays out.
K-Pan talked to me about how Crews is so much different than just a single set because you can let yourself go for things. You can be riskier in a set because you have more time to work with, more adjustments to make.
That's what will do it.
Nice, solid kill from K-Pan. So an interesting fact, K-Pan came down to SoCal for the summer for a good part of it for an internship, during which he beat Squid multiple times.
Oh, man.
Lost to Connor, lost to Matt multiple times. That might dictate the counter pick coming up next.
So he has some experience playing against these guys. Oh,
yep. Oh, that's... Wow.
Sharigami went for one of those gimps that you're talking about, and K-Pan just a little too quick on his recovery choice.
I really cursed him. Wow. That is rare. K-Pan very comfortable with the 2-stock lead right now. Let's think about who they're going to send. We could have Face Roll go in, try and tech chase him a little bit. Squid play the Falco Ditto, try and get some retribution.
So when Connor played K-Pan, do you know if he went Peach or Fox?
I saw Fox.
Saw Fox, okay.
Actually, I'm not sure if Connor played K-Pan. Excuse me on that, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is a good point. Connor is locked to Peach in this.
That's true.
Santi locked to Fox, notoriously not so happy about Fox Falco. I'm thinking we either see Squid or Face Roll.
Face Roll would be kind of an interesting choice because Face Roll at this point, he's very much a mini Drugfox. And K-Pan has the most experience against that kind of Sheik. Oh.
And Face Roll's coming in. He's had a fantastic day, slaying 4 straight Spaceys. I forget how many Falcos out of them, but he's extremely comfortable in the matchup. I think he destroyed DP to make it into top 64 loser's side.
Wow.
So his tech chasing game, he feels, is on point. Let's see how it works out in Cruz.
So of course you guys have all seen DrugFox go for those, tech chase on reaction, option coverage things. But
Oh yeah. I feel like, Face Roll actually tries to implement as many of those as he can.
he also actually talks to DrugFox a lot, just about Sheik theory and just what he should do, what the best option is in what situation. So he actually plays a lot like DrugFox does.
There was that one big Midwest regional where surprisingly, they invited DrugFox. They had all of the top players from the Midwest there. And the person who made it to Grand Finals winner's side was Captain Face Roll.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
DrugFox lost to Vro. Face Roll beat Vro. And so they played Grand Finals, and they've had a nice, fun friendship, I think, ever since. They've teamed together on occasion.
DrugFox made it back through losers.
He did, yes. And kind of destroyed Griffin.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it's like when you're playing a copy of yourself,
Right. And notably, it was with his Falco. Okay, we're going to start off.
So let's see how this plays differently than the match against Shirogami. Shirogami's punishes weren't quite as strong as Face Rolls are reported to be, so.
Typically, but we'll see what happens. There's not much time in Cruz. K-Pan shines out a shield.
Yeah, the
it's so
one.
crisp.
It's tough. Oh, wow. It opens him up, but the top platform got in the way.
Whoa. Slightly pokes some Face Roll, not falling for the classic South Drift. That fade back on your shield. Something bad happens to you once you start swinging.
You can see there's a lot of respect from K-Pan on Kevin Visual's out of shield options. He waited for the slow drift of the full jump, and he waited until he had an opportunity when Face Roll landed.
Ooh, Face Roll with a little bit of panic. K-Pan breaking his ankles. K-Pan looking like he's going to start a pretty long run here.
So edge opportunity.
Oh, he caught him in the middle?
What happens is when Sheik's up B actually connects with the stage, she actually becomes tangible for a second as opposed to instantly teleporting to the ledge.
And that's how he killed Face Roll.
Yeah.
Wow. Right through the needles on that one. The timing gets a little bit weird. He's trying to duck under the lowest lasers he can.
He's trying to crouch underneath the lasers so that he has an easy power shield. But K-Pan is, I guess, timing his lasers in a weird way, so Face Roll didn't quite get the power shield, but he gets the kill anyway.
Okay, they need to stop this Georgia Tech momentum right now. Let's see how this goes. Double jab reset, goes for the read. Another read, a quick 66 off that.
That's so much damage right there.
Oh my God, no! He wanted the Giffy Cat. Is that gonna hurt him? Is he gonna suffer for that concept? Oh.
He's giving K-Pan another chance here.
And another chance at life and Cruz, so deadly. Oh, he's got the needles. Will he get more?
Oh. K-Pan had really solid STA on those needles, but it wasn't quite enough to get him in a good position for an up B.
Look at Griffin. He wanted to do something cool on stream. He wanted that up smash for himself and also for his team to revitalize them, to bring them back into it competitively. They've had a tough day, and Face Roll is going to try carrying them through this morally and in this crew battle. So, what do you think, Baka? Baka from OA?
Again, Baka from OA is probably the most experienced player against Sheik, because he has to play DrugFox, he has to play Ostentatious, and for a brief stint, Soft also played Sheik, so he had to play that too.
It is Baka from OA coming in, very confident in Pete Sheik, and not to put Face Roll on blast, it's not one of his better matchups. He recently lost to RL, the up-and-coming New England player, twice.
Wow.
2-0 and 3-2 in the same bracket.
I actually talked to DrugFox about how he thought about the strategy for the counterpicks and stuff. He said that he thought Bakamura would destroy Captain Face Roll.
I see.
Those are his words.
Santi giving some advice. Classic Santi fashion. I am sure it is insane, but yet functional.
Oh, and then DrugFox also coming in to give Baka advice.
Oh, look at DrugFox. He's got the shirt on again. Does that mean Sheik?
He played Sheik in teams a little bit, actually.
Okay.
So
the hood's for Falco. He's going to need to find that.
That's true.
He's going to need to get that hood back.
He probably has it somewhere here. But
so Baka incredibly comfortable about this. DrugFox psyching up his teammate.
Yeah.
Saying, don't worry about doubles. Everything's going to be fine now.
Well, one of the more important things about the crews is that you got to keep your crew spirit up too.
Oh yeah.
Because everybody has to keep playing and consecutively. And especially Baka from coming off of a tough loss in teams, he's kind of feeling maybe a little down. So DrugFox being there to support him is actually a big deal.
Famously, UCI lost last year after their ace Santiago was destroyed by Delphiki. And they all just kind of mentally gave it up there. Okay, they're doing some warm-ups, one stock. All right, so this was actually a really big deal. While Face Roll did manage to take 2 of K-Pan stocks for his 1. He now has 3 stocks available to be counterpicked against.
Right. We saw this a couple of times yesterday in Tech versus some of the other schools they played, SBU and New York. But when Peach takes Sheik to Dreamland, Peach's edge guard on Sheik, as our motto showcases, it's very simple. It's just keep hitting her off back, with the backwards in air, off the stage over and over and over. It might take a long time, but when you have 99 minutes on the clock, it doesn't actually matter how long it takes. Whereas Sheik has to, deal with Peach's recovery and wait, and you don't get a guaranteed edge guard every single time.
And the turnips.
Oh yeah, and the turnips. Oh jeez.
Can you imagine a Stitch face and Cruz? What that does to everyone's spirit?
Ooh.
All right, so Face Roll just succeeded in his favorite matchup. Let's see how he does in one that he's not historically as strong in. This is going to be very big for the crew. I actually don't think Baka from Moe has a direct person who counterpicks him.
Maybe Santiago.
Maybe Santiago.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He did beat MacD recently.
He did. With his Falco.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see how this goes. Big moment for Georgia Tech and UCI.
Let's see if they can extend this lead or if Face Roll makes a comeback. Both players started slightly before go, but
a little bit grimy there. Griffin with the needles. That's messed up.
But Baka pulled a turnip, so the grime was returned.
Both of them grime masters right now. Nice little jab at it. Okay, this is going to be long.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, on Baka from Moe on the down throw. He managed to land before Face Roll could get the tilt out.
See, while Griffin started out strong, Captain Face Roll, it's going to be a long, arduous task killing Peach. Unless you really connect many needles, like Santi did. Like Santi did at Port Mafia.
So Face Roll's managed to build up a solid percentage lead, but killing Peach is going to be an ordeal. So
ooh,
wow,
nice little fake out there.
This is the follow-up.
Not quite an empty jump, but that looked like a really scary air dodge from Baka from Moe, but he knew. He knew what Face Roll was going to cover. He got control.
Oh wow, calls out the roll there. Baka has center stage control, and we'll see if he can keep it. There is a top platform available for Sheik, so if Face Roll opts to take that, then
Griffin kind of classically goes high with his recovery in certain situations and lets himself drift down.
oh wow, barely clips him with that forward air.
Okay. Got him right off the fact Baka's going to have to stay composed after that. It's always hard when you just let yourself get tapped out of invincibility.
But if they keep going for stock, that's going to be good for Georgia in the long run. So
good technology on the punish by Captain Face Roll. Ooh. I think he's been working on this matchup a little bit. Ooh. This grab could be very, very big. Griffin with the classic going high. That's what we call in the stream the Griffin recovery, or the Face Roll.
The Face Roll.
The Face Roll.
Edge opportunity here. Peach has a float, but no double jump. So,
and now neither.
Oh. You gotta be really patient here. Just wait for Peach to kind of eliminate her options as she gradually drifts downward. But if you can keep her in the corner, that's still a good position for Face Roll. So
nice little jump by Baka.
Oh no.
Baka from Moe still living. Giant stage. Great counter pick. And in TMG, there are no bans. Okay, Face Roll more than holding his own here. He's lost 2, traded with Baka so far. Or he's lost 1, excuse me. And now the Irvine chants begin.
There are more West Coast members here than South members, so.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. And the Irvine chant, grating, terrifying, soul-crushing.
So Baka needs to clean this stock up, and hopefully if he can hold on to his 2-stock advantage, but Griffin's making it very difficult.
He runs into an air out of shield. Oh.
So Baka kind of infamous for being a little impatient in terms of maintaining his lead, because he really didn't need to approach Face Roll in the corner there. He could have waited for opportunity, but he's rushing in and he's paying for it.
This is so tense right now. Baka calling a lot of stuff very nicely. Face Roll reacting as well. Okay.
They'll jump over the needles again.
Once again, the short hop over the needles. And Baka just lands straight back on the ground, not losing any mobility trying to get around needles.
Oh. Grim tried to call out that jump, but barely missed that up air.
He's back on stage, totally safe. Can you connect there? He recognizes no, and he backs off.
So Peach doesn't actually have like an invincible ledge stall there.
Nope.
Well, she does, but it's like frame perfect. It's really difficult. Oh no.
Nice cut off by the angle. Face Roll, taking it home for his team. The substitute, the young upstart, bringing it back.
Oh,
UCI.
there's a stitch though.
Oh, it's a stitch face.
That's a stitch.
It's a stitch face. He elects to try and charge needles instead of trying to rush down Baka during invincibility. He's staying away. Base rolls, platform movement, the shield drop's nice. We could see this ditch for a couple, 30, 40 seconds maybe.
Ooh.
Oh, he's going to right.
Oh, he just throws it away. See, face roll was really smart about staying on the platform there because there's no real easy way to land that stitch. Throwing it up is it moves in a straight line. So.
Never want to end up in a situation where no Griffin, no face roll.
Good opportunity for Baka here. His combo game is very strong.
Spot touchdown smashes on both sides. An amazingly important stock right now. Oh. Will he get the tech chase? Nope.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he caught face roll coming in. This could be it. This could be a long rinse and repeat. Face roll doesn't go anywhere.
He didn't quite have enough time to get behind him to get the reverse nair, but
the turnip almost sent him right into Baka from Moise Nairs. Oh, he picked it up. What? Last stock situation.
Oh, man.
High percents. Both these characters can take some pretty big hits here. They trade.
They've been trading all
What?
another
Are you kidding? Who let him do that?
Oh.
2 stitch faces on this last stock thrown away. Baka's trying for the triple.
Oh, no.
Up air.
That could be it.
And that's it. Face roll. Beating Baka from away 3 stocks to his 4 in the counter pick in a matchup that he struggled with. He is the MVP right now.
Face roll breathes a heavy sigh of relief. He's very happy about that.
Connor the Peach made telling him, you did it. Good job. So they're pretty happy with what they've got here. Now, who are they going to send? They're definitely probably not going to send Bravo.
Yeah, probably not.
You don't want to end up in a situation where you can let the heart of your team. Oh, baby Drug Fox versus regular adult Drug Fox.
Right. So Drug Fox, I mean, he knows the matchup pretty well. He did train Ostentatious, and obviously he played Sheik himself a lot. So he's probably looking to clean up this stock without losing anything, and then go straight into the next match and body whoever comes in next. At least that's his thought process, most likely.
I could see that, absolutely. And then they're putting him in position. Who are you going to send versus Drug Fox? If you send Santi, maybe he gets to crush UCI Spirits right away.
Right. He and Santi did have some pretty close friendlies on the setup yesterday when they're warming up for Cruise, so we'll see how that goes.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
At the very least, though, it's a pretty smart pick because they are drawing out Santiago with this.
They might be. Who are other options? I can't see Connor going in versus Drug Fox. The only other option is maybe the Falco Ditto Master Squid. I'm not sure how confident he's feeling today. He lost to Falco Ditto to Soul Game 3. Soul was at about 140, and Squid suicided twice at 0.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
And that's terrible. Squid knocked out in that fashion.
Squid, you did say that Squid lost to K-Pan a couple of times, right?
He did, but Squid has recently beaten Westballs. I think he wants to show him he's gotten a lot better.
Sure, Falco Dittos are one of those crazy kind of matchups where pretty much anything can happen.
Oh, man. Matt.Zeb here with the medals for our TMG champion as Face Roll gets rid of 3 of his stocks. Now, the last time they played, it was a bit of a beating for Drug Fox in this exact matchup.
On this stage?
Maybe not on this stage.
Okay.
FD.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Face Roll did not let him go here. No bans. He's going to have to sit through it.
And they're going right into it. Drug Fox right now, he can out a lead in neutral. This matchup, Sheik is faster than Falco's on the ground, but you can really kind of control her movement for with lasers and stuff. She can power shield, she can't deck under them really easily, but she still has to block.
So interestingly, Face Roll is actually electing to read some of these tech chase opportunities, which is very against, the Drug Fox philosophy.
Right.
But he's doing what he needs to in Cruise.
Oh, wow. That was a really interesting trade situation right there. One of the things about Falco's down air is that if it trades in the air-to-air, sometimes at certain percents, your opponent will land before Falco and they won't have to tech. So
one stock here would be so important for Face Roll. That would put him at 7. And it gives them some time to work at Drug Fox. They're going to have to whittle him down. Oh, the bad get up.
Definitely didn't want that.
But Face Roll did have his chances. Drug Fox cleans them up. 4 stocks left. It is even, but they do possibly have a very large counter pick.
I'm feeling Santiago, but one of the things about Peach versus Falco is that lots of people say that Falco-Peach is even or that Falco wins, but Peach traditionally in tournament beats Falco. Armada doesn't lose to Falco really. And a lot of Peaches just upset Falcos all the time.
Really doesn't.
Looks like they are sending in Connor.
Wow, Connor the Kid.
Connor
A very tense situation for him. He has been working out his crew's nerves. It's very scary, right?
Yeah.
He tried to get it together, a little bit practice against the best players that he could. This is the biggest possibility. Are they going right into it?
No, they're warming up for sure.
Okay, yeah.
So, Connor,
Connor's strong. Connor's a very good player.
Oh, he's sort of a hidden boss. He traditionally gets ranked on MLM even without leaving SoCal, which is it's a big deal, right?
Yeah.
There's always jokes about it's a conspiracy.
Connor,
West Coast
the
bias.
the founder of Meom Conspiracy, getting Meom Conspiracy many times.
But
if you want to know about that, check his Twitter.
But he is very much a skilled player, and he proves it at all the stacked SoCal locals.
He's a top 64 today. He beat Kirby Kaze to make it out.
That's incredible. Kirby Kaze, you know him, you love him, and Connor taking him out, that's awesome.
While Drug Fox did beat Kirby Kaze in one game cruise, Connor's showing he's of the same caliber.
Beat him in a whole set.
Beat him in a whole set. That's a lot more. But we'll see how they do. One game here. Drug Fox confident.
I'm going to assume that they're going to counterpick FD here because that skews the punish game more back towards Peach. Because Fago's punish game on platforms is pretty heavy on Peach, but one grab gets Peach the chain grab, and it gets her basically a edge guard situation.
Okay, let's see how it goes. We are going to final. Connor's going to trust his tech skill, his ability to get these grabs, these power shields, and these chain grabs.
Connor also a very practice-heavy player, and there's a payoff here.
Connor instantly opened it up. Can he finish this off? It is going to be difficult. Drug Fox thought about how to do this. Oh, he goes for the Armada finish. Is that stock? Not yet.
Oh no. Connor slightly flubs the edge guard. He wasn't quite sure if Falco could make it there.
Let's see what Drug Fox can get off this opportunity. He's going to try torturing him with lasers. Every stock mattering so much. Wow, good reaction by both of them, actually. Both Connor to get the bear out of shield. Drug Fox to tech it. That's one clean stock.
That was a really greedy out smash on Peach's shield there. Up smash shield generally not safe, so.
So Connor the Kid, Connor the Killer, Connor the grown man. His crew is counting on him right now.
This would be a big win for Irvine if Connor can beat Drug Fox.
It really would. Ace versus Ace. It would also put Georgia Tech in a situation where they need to have Ostentatious and Bravo carry them through this. Connor knows he gave up a situation there.
It was a really awkward scramble situation, and it was really on. Drug Fox had the advantage because
walked right into down smash.
Connor had to wait for Drug Fox to pull the trigger on that down tilt. So
he doesn't get the killer grab. Connor's Peach most recently, after he lost game 1 to Mike Hayes' Fox, decimated Mike Hayes.
Wow.
In 3 straight games. He always jokes that this character is the 9th best character, a floaty mid-tier, but he's feeling good today. But Drug Fox opening up the combos. Staying safe, actually.
Yeah. He's doing a good job of holding center stage, but Peach gets that grab. Oh, wow.
Will that kill? Not quite yet. And Drug Fox probably okay, escaping that with some percent and stage control.
Now, Falco kind of struggles to kill Peach sometimes, so getting her up to this percent is... After this percent, it gets really tricky to kill her.
Oh!
Well, that was pretty tricky.
Beautiful. Such a nice conversion and a taunt. Trying to get himself into it, maybe trying to unnerve Connor the Kid. Connor's floats over the double lasers have been perfect, but he hasn't been able to execute anything off of it.
His power shot game has been pretty strong so far, but...
that Nair will take it. Okay, so far Connor's gotten 2 giant down smashes, 2 giant chain grabs, and great conversions. Can he keep it up? Down throw. Wow, he went nowhere from that dash attack.
Some really great ground movement here from Connor, barely avoiding a lot of Drug Fox attacks.
There he got the power shield, but did attempt grab. He got hit.
Drug Fox now has Connor in the corner in edge guard situation.
Oh, that was scary.
Oh, no.
Oh, he actually tricked Connor. He covered a lot of the stage, scared him into recovering in a safe way. Connor needs this stock. 1 stock on Drug Fox, not a big deal. 2, that's looking rough.
But he really, really just needs that 1 grab on this stage.
Oh, another miscue. He's getting the power shields, but he's not close enough to get the grab afterwards.
Connor's doing a really good job, but he's threatening the grab by staying in grab range and shielding a lot, but not actually going for it. So it forces Drug Fox to respect it and be constantly wary of it. But
another side B, that's 3. And he's got to grab, reads where the dare is going to land. Can he finish this one, though? Pivot. Oh, and he gets the tipper. That was really nice by Connor. He's into this, and he can just take this home right now. This could be the end of Drug Fox and Cruz.
the punish game once again, you know, equalize on this stage. So
Absolutely.
strong counter pick from Ursa Irvine.
Really was. Squid not feeling up to it. Santi not trying to play Fox Falco with Drug Fox. Connor going into a maybe uncomfortable matchup for his team, putting it on, you know, putting everything on his shoulders. I can't tell if some of these shield pressure ideas are... No, that won't kill. Some of these Drug Fox shield pressure ideas are weird looking.
So some of them are definitely accidents. Like he keeps lasering the wrong way and things like that. So some of them are definitely not intentional.
And he gets an F smash off the top. Okay, Drug Fox does get the lead back. Let's see who they elect to clean this out.
They have a lot of good options here, but they're cheering for Squid.
Is it Squidward Tentacles, the multi-shine master, the pressure punisher, the West Ball Slayer, and maybe he didn't do so good today, but in general, so strong.
This is kind of a risky matchup because if you recall, when Drug Fox had to play Falco Ditto yesterday,
he almost took 3 off the bat with 1 stock.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily, you know, a deficit to his opponent. It was just that the Falco Dittos are just like that, you know, like Falco combos himself like crazy, and it's not that difficult for Falco to convert his combos into a kill. So
matchup's so important. If you've got a better player and you get a better player versus a worse player in a floaty matchup versus a Falco Ditto, it could be so different. You could hemorrhage stocks here so quickly, so easily. It's going to be up to Squid to hold the line.
But Squid is no slouch. He can definitely fire kill combos right back at Drug Fox, so we'll see.
So the only person left on UCI after Squid is Santiago. Georgia Tech has 4 stocks of Ostentatious and 4 stocks of Bravo's Link. Now we're getting deep into this and Bravo still hasn't come in. Where are they looking for him?
I thought the best pick would have been to put him against Connor, but they pulled out Connor early against Drug Fox. So
that was actually very smart. They avoided a kind of annoying Link Peach counter pick.
That's true.
And they're saying, you know what? If you really trust in Bravo, you put him on this roster. He's going to have to play a very high pressure situation. Either Bravo or Ostentatious will have to anchor this crew against Santiago. Unless Drug Fox beats everybody right now.
You know, with 1 stock. It's 1 stock in a dream. It's possible.
Squid is a bit of a wild card in the sense that he treats himself as playing with 3 stocks every game.
Really?
He says, I will probably die once, either through an SD or some sort of flub, and I'm just going to try and outplay them even harder.
What? Oh.
What? Oh, no! That's it! Squid wins! Squid beats Drug Fox. It's over.
Looks like the flub SD was on Drug Fox this time.
Oh, no. Oh, no. They forgot what was going on. All right. Time to try this again.
All right.
Okay, Squid, of course, red Falco. As long as Squid doesn't kill himself in the warm-ups, I think we can start the match.
All right. We should be good here.
Okay. Sammy keeping high spirits. He's trying to keep his crew motivated and into this. Okay. They're waiting, I think, until it hits 0. Just kidding.
Nope.
They're going to start right away. Oh, a little double shine start out, but it wasn't grounded.
So this is one of the goofier matchups in neutral because laser game is so important.
Yep.
The first one to start. Oh, wow.
Whoa, nice tech chase. He's got him in the corner, but he probably will get out. Ah, shine combo start.
It was a really good SDI.
Oh, we called it.
But Squid did slightly SDI on the downer to make sure the shine wouldn't connect afterwards. That's not easy.
Squid having a tough time trying to get any control versus Drug Fox. Whoa, okay, Drug Fox called that.
Ooh.
Big combo, that will be a stock.
That's only not even 40% taken on by Drug Fox.
Not even 40%.
If he keeps his pace, you know, he could take more than 3, maybe 4
Squid's
stocks.
had kind of a rough time in Cruise. Could this be another nightmare? He does make it back. Perfect ledge dash, a Squid special. He grinds that every day. He will do that when everything is on the line. Okay, Squid racking up a nice amount of damage, trying to start a combo up throw. And it's this laser war. Who's winning the laser war? Right now, Squid connects, has an edge guard opportunity. Oh, does not. Oh, a big flub, a really big flub by Drug Fox. He can't be happy about that, but I would say that's about what I'd expect.
Yeah.
1 stock versus 1 stock. Drug Fox will take 6. And off strong players.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. They do have the lead. Who is going to go up next? They're going to have a big counter pick on Squid. Do you send the link now? Do you hope Squid kills himself? Do you hope Squid doesn't know the matchup?
It looks like they're sending in Bravo right now.
It's Bravo's time. They're not going to make Bravo
like
finish this out versus Santiago.
Yeah, that's probably the matchup they don't want. Because Santiago is an experienced player. He's not going to, fall for link tricks or anything like that.
Yeah.
So
It's going to be really hard. And Santi, no stranger to the pressure. He's going to be fine by that. Bravo's had a great mentality throughout this entire tournament.
yeah, the thing about Bravo is he just plays the same every time. He's never worried about who he has to play against. He just plays his game.
Yep.
Which is a great mentality.
No matter what the situation, he's going to have to play a hell of a game right now.
Oh boy.
Okay. What he's aiming to do, obviously beat Squid, but if he can get the counter pick advantage back in Georgia Tech's favor for the final match, that could be the decider.
So I think last time we saw Bravo play, he picked Fountain of Dreams, maybe to increase like the percentage chance of weird things happening with the platform and like that. So we'll probably see him go there.
Okay, they're turning pause on just for a warm-up. So you think Fountain, will it change this time? Maybe this is a standard warm-up stage for them? This might not be where they're going.
Could be.
So here's the thing. Link out of shield, questionable. Squid on shield, deadly.
It's true. Like you said, he's the multi-shine master, and I think whenever he and West Balls play, they kind of go at it with multi-shine battles and just both of them keep going blip, 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 blip.
And it's very intelligent, very composed. He will mix up rhythms of 4 or 5 shines in a row and then a West Balls wave dash down. Maybe a triple shine dare, follow your movement, call everything. Because the idea is not to press a million buttons on your shield. It's to intimidate you, to make you feel trapped, and to bully you afterwards.
That's definitely the best way to use tech like that. Instead of just throwing it out there and just doing it just because, having a reason and a calculated reason at that is the best way to use all that lap time.
Without a reason, you are lost. And let's see. Okay, Bravo taking him to Fountain of Dreams. Squid will have to kill himself once. Nice little sticky walk.
It's pretty stylish.
All right. Well, let's see. Now it's Bravo's turn. We're going to start out. Okay, they do start on the 0. Not a lot of stage to maneuver around. Let's see how Squid gets around the projectiles. Let's see how Bravo gets around the lasers.
So there is a link in SoCal. There's J66.
J666 got 65th today.
So he's a very strong link player in his own right. So it's not like Squid doesn't have experience in the matchup.
Called that so far away. Okay, he lets him back. No risk. Waits for the roll in. Crouch cancels that dash attack.
Link has a really tough time getting out of the corner against most characters, but Squid lets him back in.
Squid showing an incredible amount of matchup knowledge right now in the way that he approaches neutral and gauges Link's options as it comes in. Still not a clean edge guard. That's what Irvine's looking for, a weak bear. Oh no, but he got him. Swacked him with it.
That's some percent. That's something.
Yeah, we'll take that extra credit. Okay, Squid right back off the ledge.
Ooh.
That's the same option that Bravo went for in that situation before. This time Squid totally fell.
Well, that's really... I'm surprised the up air didn't connect because it was right next to Falco, but...
Look at Squid's face right now. So, not despondent earlier, but definitely discouraged about how he did in singles. Cruz has brought him back to life.
He's ready to play.
How did Bravo do in singles?
I'm not sure, actually.
Hard to say. Okay, can he get this edge guard? Nicely done.
Wow. Beautifully done.
Perfect call in the angle. Squid giving him a little bit of metal respect right there. Dare, is he going to go for 2? Oh, the bomb messes him up, but Squid! A nightmare!
Oh, so in that situation, Bravo should have just fallen off with the Nair.
Yeah, he should have just gone for it.
Link can easily make it back from underneath the stage.
Okay, Squid has evened this up. Squid will invincible Firefox stall, or Firebird, excuse me, as many times as he wants.
Wow, that call out.
Oh, Bravo! Oh, he goes for the dare. He goes for the up B a little too early. Try to call some options.
He's doing a great job of covering them, though.
Yeah, he really is. He has an idea of what he wants to punish Squid for. 4 up tilts.
Oh, it's Bravo's definitely feeling the pressure because he's no longer taking his time coming out of the corner. He's just trying to rush his way out and get a hit or something. But he has 96 minutes left. He doesn't need to.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
like
geez.
that. That's actually never... Squid has never come down when Bravo expected him to.
Oh, that bear. I don't think it would have killed, but it would have put Falco in a bad position.
Just hits the shield. How does that work?
Oh,
double? Oh, the squangle. Squid's angle saving him once again. Irvine patented squangle. Tell your friends.
Hashtag squangle.
Hashtag squangle.
So,
oh.
No. Oh, that boomerang catch actually ruined it because he couldn't hookshot while he's catching a boomerang.
Oh, wow. The boomerang and the bombs are great for Link in terms of causing defensive chaos, but that time it was his death. Squid actually just wants this stock clean right now. Bravo lost 3, Squid lost 1, and here comes the pressure. Squid says, I'm already dead with this stock. Let's get what I can out of it.
Oh, he's doing a lot with it too, though. He's already back to pretty much 50 unanswered %. But
Squid's movement has been beautiful this game.
oh.
Okay, a trade.
Trades are definitely not what Bravo needs right now. He needs to clean this stock up so he can work on the next one.
Yep. He needs to give Ostentatious some working room here. Squid's going to try just suicide daring, maybe.
Oh, no.
Oh, nicely done. Bravo. You did well. It was great. Squid, unfortunately, a very strong player with a very strong character. Bravo,
Oops.
a little bit unhappy, but his team is proud of him.
Accidentally knocks that chair over.
So Bravo does lose all 4 stocks and the chair. Ostentatious, with his 4 stocks, is going to have to go against Squid's 2 and Santiago El Fuego Piñon.
Santiago is pretty good against Sheik too, isn't he?
He is. Very scary in that Fox. Sheik, he did take Swedish Delight down to game 3 last stock, last hit. Did it win? That was here. That was on the side stream. Right here on Showdown Smash 2.
So Ostentatious is going to have to be at least as strong as Swedish Delight to take on Santiago.
Now, Austin's had not of a rough tournament, but maybe a little bit discouraging. I saw him get wobbled by Nintendo.
Oh, that's always discouraging.
Matt wobbled by DizKid.
Oh, man.
But Austin's still playing.
Yeah, he's still in there. You know, he's here to play.
Really is. So Squid so far has taken 5, lost 2. He wants to finish this out himself. Ostentatious is going to have to get these 2 stocks quick to have any sort of a chance against Santiago.
So Ostentatious, he does have experience against Falco. I mean, obviously Drugfox plays Falco now. And he does play against K-Fan all the time. K-Fan is actually his permanent team's partner. So they do play each other all the time for warm-ups and just in general. They both go to Tech, obviously. And they live pretty close on campus.
So he could do this.
Yeah, he could.
Could do this. Santi will get to counterpick to FD, his favorite stage.
Oh boy.
So that's going to be tough. He needs every single thing he can. Squid cannot be allowed to tear through any more stocks.
Looks like Ostentatious taking a moment to psych himself up, talk to his teammates, and that's what, like I said, that's really important.
The entire season and the TMG championship on the line. It is all up to him. If he wins, they win. If he loses, they loses. I don't know what the losers get, but Matt.Seb has assured me they get these wonderful medals at the very least. Good question. Very good question. We will talk to Matt.Zeb afterwards on that. We've got a lot of content coming out as far as interviews, information about TMG. If you want to join TMG and you are a college student, please, please, please look for the next season to start. We had many, many teams, over 100.
Yeah, there were an insane amount of teams, and almost like the vast majority of the teams had more than just the 5 team members registered. There were plenty of schools. I just clicked on a bunch of random ones just to check it out. And so many of them had like 20 players, 15 players. So.
Santa Barbara had something like 30, and so many of them are here today.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know Tech had at least like 18 or something signed up. So.
It's always good. Okay, we're going to start this, second to last match, maybe last match, probably not. Okay.
I'd hope not. I hope not. I don't want to be biased here, but
Hope Ostentatious does it.
Hopefully, at least it goes to the last player on both sides.
If he does this, is he a Georgia legend?
That would be amazing. Yeah, dude. I would buy him like pizza for a month. It'd be amazing.
I think you wouldn't be the only one. I think you wouldn't. So the entire season on the line right here. Squid versus Ostentatious. Let's see what damage Squid can do and if Ostentatious can stop him.
Oh, it's a big grab here.
Starts off nicely.
He's not super proficient at the reaction tech chase.
So Squid told me something. Squid tries to abuse reaction tech chasers. He says, if they're just reaction tech chasing, I'm going to try teching in place 10 straight times just to mess with them. Normally, he has more of a set to work with. He probably won't try and throw away a stock like that.
In theory, the reaction should be the same every time, but people get psyched out in situations like that.
So Squid's trying to punish them with the most difficult one to hit.
Ostentatious was looking for a show drop there, but Squid actually very smartly pushed him off by running past him and then hit him afterwards.
Squid's experience in the matchup definitely showing. He waits just the right amount of time to see where Ostentatious is going to be floating. That's 1 stock on. Ostentatious taking his time, much like Sharigami did.
Saying the platform is not a bad choice against Falco.
Ooh, that's going to be so punishing. Ooh. What turned into that punish for Squid is put 80%. Very tense right now. Ostentatious looking for a way back. Oh, I think that's 2. That is
unanswered
two.
stocks. Oh, geez, that's rough.
Squid still hasn't lost one.
That's true. Ostentatious can still do this. Simultaneous composure.
But Squid doing exactly what he does, needed to do here, putting the nail in the coffin for maybe Georgia Tech's season.
Oh no. The Tafikans.
The Tafikans. Kind of hurt him twice so far. Missed F tilt. Wow, he called that he called that laser so well. Just walked up, shielded it. Perfect frame 3 Nair to shield.
Oh, wow.
Oh, 3, and he got him.
There's that pressure. It's not, he's not using his tech for no reason.
Double shine grab.
Oh, jeez.
What else? Nice Nair to shield.
Yeah, there it is again.
Even against Squid, that works.
Oh, Ostentatious looking for a shield drop there, but the timing was a little awkward because of how Squid hit his shield.
Okay, can he get this stock? Squid's been feeling a little uncomfortable, it looks like, with his shine turnaround grabs. Shine turnaround ledge grab. Oh. Big opportunity. Can he catch the right DI here? Can he get this edge guard? Not yet.
Oh, no.
Squid's going to go for it. That's 3.
Oops.
And okay, last stock here. Ostentatious is going to have to pull out a miracle.
Even if he takes a stock, going in 1 stock against Santi's 4, that's going to be rough.
I don't even want to go in with 4 stocks versus Santi's 1. You can't really pay me to do that. 3, and fair to shield poke?
Wow.
He's talked about that idea as a mix-up. I can't believe it worked.
Ostentatious shield looking real small.
He's got an M&M right now. Can Ostentatious at least maintain the dignity, take the stock?
He's got to clean this stock up real quick.
Or will Squid take 7 and lose 3?
Oh, no.
Oh, the get-up attack. Is that it? So tight right now. This is all gold for UCI right now. Whatever happens, Santi is going to come in. Ostentatious gets the stock. Nicely done. Ooh. Ostentatious knows the consequences. He knows what's about to happen. He knows he has 1 stock versus 4 of El Fuegos.
It is possible, It
is. It is possible.
It's going to be on FD. It's going to be really tough. But, Ostentatious, if he manages to get, a couple of edge opportunities,
if he gets too quick, and then Santi starts freaking out, this could happen.
It could. But Santi, he's known generally to keep his composure for the most part. But this is a different type of pressure once again.
Nerves of steel in singles. Cruz, maybe a different story.
He does have his entire score riding on him now, so.
So it is UCI's best player with their best character on his best stage with 4 full stocks against 1 in a matchup that's good for Fox.
Yeah, especially on this stage.
Yeah, going to be extremely difficult. And let's see if we see Santi poke him with lasers the entire time, knowing he can probably just laser and do nothing else for 4 whole stocks. He try and get him with 1 thing.
He does have as much time as he needs, so.
I feel like Santi is just going to run straight at him, though.
Is that what he likes to do?
He loves it. He derides campers and lamers, and, we love him. Okay, it looks like they actually are going to start off right here. Neutral start. And the last match begins.
There it is.
Ostentatious starts out with some percent. That's good. Okay, is this the start of a Santi combo? Not quite yet. Escapes with a quick, but he's already at 40.
Yeah.
Santi racking up the percent.
Going in, opening up over and over and over. It's looking pretty rough for Ostentatious.
Ostentatious has landed 1 needle, and that's about it.
Oh, no. This could be the stock here.
That is going to be the crew battle. Santiago takes that, hardly being touched. A 4-stock victory for UCI, our new national champions.
So what happened to UCI last season?
Last year, they lost to Berkeley in a very narrow loss. This time, they did get the retribution.
And they took it all the way home. So congratulations to UCI.
Congrats to UCI. There was a little bit of consternation last year because UCI did not send their full actionable roster, to play Berkeley. Georgia Tech, a similar situation here?
Yeah, unfortunately, one of the members of the crew, Pengi, who's a very strong Fox player, he moved back to Florida and is unable to make it to the tech stuff. So
very unfortunate. If you had to rank Pengi on this squad, what would he be?
Pengi was ranked higher than Ostentatious and K-Pan on the Georgia PR. So
he would be their 3rd best player. Bravo did what he could. but was unfortunately the weak link. So we have questions for next year.
The weak link.
The weak link. Oh my God! I swear I didn't mean to do that. I swear. Thank you for joining us. This has been a fantastic season. Thank you, Sleepy.
Yeah, thank you, Jake. It was fun.